Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you come on over and click that subscribe button, click that bell for future video notifications, leave a comment down below, click the thumbs up, and let's get right to it. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about purchasing your very first guitar. And today's video is going to focus on acoustic guitars. So many guitars out there, guys. So many to choose from. There's so many shapes, so many sizes, so many colors. You know, what kind do you get? Which one do you get? My daughter, she is just getting into music a little bit and playing the guitar. We bought her a cheap acoustic a few years ago, just for her to beat and bang on, quite a few years ago. And when she got interested enough in there, I was going to purchase a better guitar for her. She's finally starting to get interested and want to learn a little bit, so we're going to buy her a little bit better quality guitar that doesn't break the bank, and we're going to see what's out there. And I want to show you guys some tips and tricks on buying your very first guitar. Like I said, there's so many different kinds out there, guys. But I would recommend, if you've never played guitar before, I would recommend getting a new one, because you don't know what one feels like, and you don't really have the experience with messing guitars, so a new one would be perfect. And that way you get used to something, and then you can go from there and pick what you like, what you prefer. But it's okay to buy a used one if you want to buy a used one, but you never really know what you're getting with a used one, especially when you're first getting into guitars, because they could be already wore out. The frets could be wore down. It would make it be out of tune a little bit. The intonation would be off a little bit. And intonation on an acoustic guitar is set from the factory. So once those frets start wearing down and stuff, it's hard to make certain chords and stuff. Some of them be sounding out of tune, even though the guitar is in tune. That's a whole nother video, but how to buy an acoustic guitar. Here we go, guys. Let's just go to guitars, and let's go to acoustics. And after we go to acoustics, let's go to low to high. You know, the old saying is pretty true: you get what you pay for. But there are exceptions to that rule. We've got 1,670 guitars to choose from. How about that? You've got guitar brands from Rogue. You've got Jasmine, which is made by the brand. People call it different names, but I call it Takamine. Range anywhere from about $100 on up, guys. But as you can see, there's different shapes, different sizes, and stuff like that. We'll talk about that. Are you a big person? Are you a small person? Do you have chubby fingers? Do you have long, slim fingers? There's different body styles, body types, and there's a couple of different lengths. There's like the regular length, and there's a 3/4 length. But this guitar right here is probably the main body style there is. Just about. This is called a dreadnought style, and this is this style right here around the body. This is a dreadnought, and the thickness right in here. This is about the most popular style, most popular shape. You've got the dreadnought. You have a parlor guitar, and you can see that it's a little bit thinner between right here and right here, and that helps to get your arm over there. If you got shorter arms or anything, or smaller hands or anything like that, it's easier to play, but it doesn't have the big sound as the dreadnought has. It's got a little bit tinnier of a sound, less bass, less low end. And then you got their jumbo, which is the huge guitar. It's pretty much bigger than the dreadnought. Some are about the same, but and this one shows a round shoulder dreadnought. Auditorium guitar. This one's, some people call this, they even call this a concert style guitar, the auditorium. And it's like in between the dreadnought and the parlor. And it's a little bit thinner right in here. And it's easier to play, but it doesn't have as full of sound as that dreadnought guitar. So that's the shapes and sizes there pretty much. And of course, you got your classicals and stuff like that. You got a grand or classical, where there it is. Your classicals in between that concert style parlor guitar and the dreadnought. and you got the different style of tuning keys and stuff like that. But classical style uses nylon strings, where the other ones use use metal strings. All right, what do you look for? Well, I like to look at the reviews. Let's see. Let's pick one of these cheap ones right here real quick. Let's see. I like the way this Jasmine looks right here. It's got 20 reviews. So let's look at these reviews, guys. And I like to go for the most recent first too. All right, here we go, guys. And I'll change the search feature here to most recent. And buying your first guitar, I would say the reviews from a first-time guitar player, I wouldn't really... Those are good reviews to read, but I would read the ones from a more experienced guitar players or people that's been playing a while. So if you see something like this is my first guitar, it feels great, you know, stuff like, look for somebody that's been playing a while. Like this review right here, I'm a beginner, but I know a guitar when I feel it and hear one. I wouldn't go by that review there. I like to really see the reviews from experienced players. I really like to see that. And you can see how the reviews, the stars are great guitar for the money. I don't believe that you can find a better quality guitar anywhere at this price. I own a Yamaha and Ibanez, yes. For the price, can't complain. I like to look from the experienced players, because the experienced player buying a cheap guitar will let you know a little bit more if you want to get that guitar or not. But it's looking like this right here, look, $98.49. That's a great deal. Not a bad deal at all. And you can see what it comes with, what it doesn't come with, and stuff like that. The specifications, different things like that, what it's made out of. That's, to me personally, that stuff's not really that important. You know, having the top of the guitar being a solid piece of wood is great, but if you're buying for your first guitar, the playability is one of the most important things. And if people say it plays good in the reviews and stuff like that, in the comments, if people saying this playing good, especially from the experienced players, that's the one you want. You want something that plays good. I don't care what a guitar looks like. If it plays good, you're going to play it. If it don't play good, you're going to throw it in the corner and forget about it. If it's easy to play, that's the most important. And I've had really good luck with the cheaper guitars like Washburn. You guys look here behind me. I have a Washburn. It's a EA, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, EA9B. And I've had this for years and years. Never done anything. Out of the box, it played great. That's probably one of the only guitars that I bought online, unseen, untouched. And it turned out really, really good. So I'm really happy with that one. And I've always had good luck with Washburn. I've owned probably about 4 or 5 different Washburns my lifetime. So with that being said, we'll go over here and we'll look at, I'll show you some of the ones I was looking at for my little girl. Okay, we were looking at the Jasmine. And you see that's $98.49, had great reviews. And you can see the different shape here, the Savannah. It's kind of like that parlor guitar shape, and it even says O. Usually when you see a O or a double O, it means that it's that parlor concert size guitar, usually. And I see a Court. Court used to be pretty popular back in the 80s and early 90s. I remember seeing a bunch of Courts back then, acoustic and electric. And I seen this one right here. It was a Washburn. And it was originally $169.99. And it has 80 reviews and almost 5 stars. And I'm like, well, I've had a bunch of Washburns and I know they play pretty good. I've got friends that have Washburns that love their Washburns. And I'm like, you know what? I think this is the one I'm going to get. So the reviews on that one was really good. Let's check out the experienced reviews. And we'll change it to most recent. Experienced. And I like this review right here. Bought for the family, 3 guitar players. All 3 to love it. Looks awesome, sounds great, acoustic and plugged in. So this was acoustic electric. I was looking for her just an acoustic, but I thought if it's a good enough quality and it plays good, this will last her for years. And if she gets better at it, she'll be able to plug it in and use it that way. If she plays in front of anybody or does anything and wants to amplify the guitar, she'll be able to do that by plugging it in. So I thought that was really, and it was on sale from $169 to $129. That's the one I picked. And we'll do a video when we receive the guitar too. We'll unbox it and play it and see how it is. But what I would definitely do is I would compare websites, guys. So let's copy that. Let's go to another website. Let's go to one of my favorite ones, Musician's Friend. There we go, musiciansfriend.com. And let's search for the same guitar. There we go, guys. We're on Musician's Friend. The exact same guitar. It's $169.99. Over here at Guitar Center, it is $129.99, free shipping. So that's really good. This one's got free shipping as well. And of course, you got different financing options if you need. And let's look on Amazon. Look at the same guitar. Well, there's the guitar there, but I don't see any prices. Let's look and see. Available from these sellers. Wow, they're asking $279 right here, guys, on Amazon, so that's a big difference. But my advice would be to read the reviews and read them from experienced guitar players, and they will really tell you if it plays good, if it stays in tune, how it feels, the action and everything like that. And also search YouTube, guys. Search the model, search the name and the model of the guitar, and search it on YouTube and see if there's any videos of anybody showing what it sounds like. And most people do reviews on these guitars, and that's this one guitar right here, though. I didn't see any reviews on YouTube, and this particular guitar doesn't have any videos yet. Here's a WA90C BLB, which I think is black. And this is a CE, which I think means electric, acoustic electric. So maybe we'll be the first to do a review on that when we get it in, guys. We'll check it out and see what it sounds like, and I'll give you an honest opinion about it. But that would be my advice for how to choose your first guitar. Definitely read the reviews. Read the experienced reviews from the experienced guitar players, not the first-time guitar players. So as a first-time buyer of a guitar, you want advice from people who's played guitars. That's just some of my personal opinions on how to buy your first guitar, guys. And I hope some of this has helped you out a little bit. I didn't make any notes or anything, so I'm kind of rambling on about different things. I should have made some notes to kind of go in order. That way I'm not making this video so long. But I wanted to show you a couple quick tips and tricks how to buy your first acoustic guitar. First, any guitar. I hope you guys were able to get something out of this video. I hope it's not too long. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And as always, plan, prepare, and practice. Handy out.